Today I'm diving into the training routine of Khamzat Chimaev, the undefeated beast who blends wrestling, striking and non-stop pressure. In this video I took his style into the gym and tried to replicate it for myself to see if it's any good. I'm about to walk you through what I did and how I felt whilst I was doing it. When Chimaev is in training camp, he trains up to 5 times a day, which is crazy. Obviously I won't be doing that. So I started my session off with skipping and warm-up drills and mobility drills to make sure I'm mobile and stretched out for the session, because the worst thing you want to do is pull a muscle, or the way you really get like good kicks and punches going is by being mobile and stretched out properly. But to begin with, I did bag work and striking. Although Chimaev is known for his grappling and wrestling, he also does know striking to a good level, and also to like set up his takedowns, etc., and also to defend people who are actually striking against him as well. So I'm currently learning Muay Thai. I've done boxing for a while. I've done boxing since I was age of 7. I'm currently learning Muay Thai, so I'm incorporating some kicks in this as well, because like that's what I do with my sessions. I incorporate Muay Thai, boxing, but then I'm going to be bringing Khamzat stuff into my training session. So I worked heavy bag rounds, focusing on power, shot combinations, then mixing in some ways I could take people down and sort of set stuff up as well. As I said, even though Khamzat's bread and butter is wrestling and takedowns, I was doing a lot of kicking as well, because it's a good thing to know, isn't it? I was practicing high kicks, low kicks, and then I also tried some new random kicks I've never tried before, so you can watch me mess these up. Now, a big part of Khamzat's training is conditioning, obviously, so I was doing a lot of conditioning stuff, the bike machine thing, to really, it's actually, I've never used this machine before. My gym typically doesn't have this. I'm in a different gym, and it's crazy. It works your whole body, not just through not just like your endurance, but your muscular endurance as well. It's actually pretty crazy. Currently Khamzat's gone on some crazy bulk. He's weighing like 100 kilos and he's massive, so I'm also bulking as well, which can be replicated comparing my training to Khamzat's as well. Alright, so here's where the real work begins. If there's one thing that defines Khamzat is his relentless grappling pressure. From the moment he closes the distance, he doesn't stop. No hesitation, no breaks, just pure dominance. In this part of the session, I try to mimic that exact intensity, fast entries, chain wrestling, never letting go of position. I'm literally never done wrestling or grappling before, so I'm literally just trying random stuff. Even when I was like taking down this dummy, it's so relentless. I was trying to focus on being relentless with the ground and pound, etc. Chimaev's style is built on controlling the hips and driving constant pressure with his shoulders. You can see how on the ground I was really trying to keep the pressure the whole time, keeping a very heavy top pressure like he does. And Khamzat at the moment, his weight, he's bulked up to like 100 kg, so he's weighing so much, which is going to help us even more. And once you have position, that's where the ground and pound comes in. Chimaev doesn't just throw for damage, he throws to break your will. Every shot creates movement, every movement creates openings, and every opening leads to more control. Even in these drills, I could feel exactly how exhausting this is. Staying tight, staying heavy, constantly having to think about what's going on, creating threatening strikes or transitions. There's no moment to relax. You're either advancing or you're losing the position, and Khamzat does not lose his position. And honestly, this is where you start to understand why his opponents struggle so much. It's the combination of wrestling technique, pressure, and cardio. You're fighting a guy who isn't just stronger, he's relentless. You give him 1 inch, he takes everything. You literally, Khamzat, you can't give up anything. So after a solid few minutes of this, one thing becomes clear. Grappling like Khamzat is absolutely exhausting. It's technical, it's violent, and it demands a level of conditioning that most people never train for. But it also gives me a huge appreciation for how he trains and how he fights. Like, this is nothing like I've ever done before. All I've done is boxing for ages, and I'm now doing Muay Thai, but I've never done anything like this. The level of cardio and the level of thinking you have to do for this is crazy. So the core of Chimaev's wrestling style is just elite wrestling plus dominant top control. According to reports, he uses relentless takedown drills, wall work, high volume grappling rounds, especially in his recent camp. So you have to remember with these MMA fighters, it's not just about their training that makes them so good, it's also about their nutritioning. So Khamzat's nutritionist is called Matteo Capodaglio, and he says that Khamzat's nutrition plan is dictated by how he trains. So if he's training for a camp, he'll be eating way more carbs to fuel himself for his 5 training sessions a day sometimes, which is just crazy. He cycles macronutrients based on how intense he trains, so whether that's protein, carbs, fats, based on his training intensity. His diet emphasizes lean proteins, chicken, fish, and also protein from vegetables as well, like vegan proteins. This helps him recover from his high volume training, like his grappling and wrestling, etc. When Khamzat had to cut for lower weights, he really emphasized eating heavy carb diets. So a lot of rice just to be able to maintain his weight and cut down to that point. He uses a lot of healthy fats for his hydration and electrolytes as well. They contain, for example, egg yolks, they contain a lot of nutrients, and milk as well contain a lot of nutrients for hydration, which is very important. As you've seen, now that he's moving up weight class, his nutrition's trained a lot, he's really upping the calories to be able to hit these weights. And they're still focusing on building lean mass. As you can see, he's not gotten fat, he's just building lean size. So you have to remember with this training, it's not just about the training, and it's not just about the intensity of the training. You have to recover from the training through sleep and active recovery, saunas, etc. But also through nutrition and high protein. This is how he's going to repair the muscles and repair them bigger as well. Put in the comments who you think I should train like next, and whose way of training I should try. I'm also trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm really close, so I appreciate subscribe.